Most people think they're broke because they don't earn enough money. They believe if they had a better job or a higher salary, everything would change. But the truth is, money is not the real problem because there are people earning less than you and still saving money, and there are people earning more than you and still completely broke. So what's the real difference? It's mindset. The way you think about money, the decisions you make, and the habits you follow every day decide whether you stay broke or actually move forward. In this video, we are going to break down the real mindset mistakes that are keeping you stuck and what you need to change. So watch carefully, because this might change the way you think about money. You think small. One of the biggest reasons you are still broke is because you think small without even realizing it. You don't aim big, you don't expect much from life, and you settle for what feels safe instead of what is actually possible. You look at big success and tell yourself, this is not for me, and slowly this belief becomes your reality. You start limiting your own potential before even trying, and that is where the real problem begins. Because the truth is, your results can never be bigger than your thinking. If you think small, you will act small, and if you act small, your results will always stay small. If you really want to change your financial life, you need to start thinking beyond your current situation. You need to believe that more is possible, because the moment your thinking grows, your actions start to change as well. You are afraid of risk. Another reason your mindset is keeping you broke is because you are afraid of taking risks. You want everything to be safe, clear, and guaranteed before you take a step. But life does not work like that. Every opportunity, every growth, every success comes with uncertainty. But instead of facing that uncertainty, you avoid it. You stay in your comfort zone, doing the same things again and again because it feels safe. But the truth is, safety will never make you grow. It will only keep you stuck. People who move forward are not fearless. They just take action, even when they feel afraid. They understand that risk is not something to avoid, it is something to manage. If you keep avoiding risk, you will keep avoiding growth. And if you avoid growth, your life will stay exactly the same. You blame everything. One of the biggest reasons you stay stuck is because you keep blaming everything except yourself. You blame your situation, your background, your job, the economy, or even other people for where you are in life. And while some of these things may be real, the problem is blaming them gives you an excuse to stay the same. Because when you believe everything is outside your control, you stop trying to change anything. The truth is, you don't control everything, but you do control your actions, your decisions, and your mindset. And the moment you take responsibility for your life, everything starts to shift. You stop making excuses and you start looking for solutions. Because real growth begins when you stop blaming and start taking control. You avoid learning. Another reason your mindset is keeping you broke is because you avoid learning things that can actually change your life. You stay busy with things that feel comfortable, but you ignore the skills that can increase your income. You tell yourself you don't have time, or it's too difficult, or you will start later. But while you delay learning, others are improving, growing, and moving ahead. The truth is, the world only pays for value. And if your skills don't grow, your income will not grow either. Learning is not easy, it takes effort, it feels uncomfortable, and it requires consistency. But that discomfort is the price of growth. If you really want to move forward, you need to invest in yourself, learn new skills, and keep improving. Because the moment your value increases, your income starts following it. So if you feel like you are stuck and not making enough money, understand this clearly. It's not just your situation, it's your mindset. The way you think, the risks you avoid, the excuses you make, and the things you choose to ignore every day are silently deciding your future. Nothing will change until you change how you think and how you act. But the good news is you can start today. Small changes in your mindset can create big changes in your life. And in the next video, we are going to talk about the habits that are secretly keeping you broke, so make sure you don't miss that. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel for more real and practical content.